Hey, Justin, how's it going, man? Good morning, good morning. I was good catching you in your live the other day. How's life been treating you? That was kind of quick. How's everybody doing this morning? Chaos Theory, what's happening, man? What do you want? Legendary Princess, good to see you, good to see you. Oh, yeah, yeah, Justin. Yeah, it's always good being there, man. Chaos, how you doing this morning, brother? How's life been treating you? Yeah, I don't know why YouTube wasn't letting me preset my live. It was just going straight to a live, so yeah. Short notice, but yeah, at least it let me go live. The internet's been wonky here still. Pat, how you doing, my man? Good seeing you. What is everybody up to this week? Yeah, I got that chest rig in this week. Still working on that. Had that out Friday night, but yeah, happy Father's Day to you too. Anything planned? Barbecue, beer, anything like that? Oh, the notification woke you up. Sweet. Yeah, well, that's a miracle you got a notification. I hardly ever get them. I think everything I find pretty much is in the page feed. Whatever, yeah, the main page there on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody drinking the bean juice this morning. Got the blackout coffee going. Yeah, YouTube is being weird this morning, that's for sure. There's no happy new beer. The bean water. Yeah, man, I think isn't that I think actually tea is the number one most consumed beverage in the world, and then coffee, right? Isn't that how that works out? Oh wow. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna agree with Pat. Yeah, tea is good, but coffee is definitely better. I think it just yeah, I'm not sure. I have a block of blue jeans Micarta. Yeah, that stuff's hard to come by, Justin, from what I hear. Some of those denim Micartas. Some of them pretty nice looking though. Wow. I'm 20. Damn, bruh. Isn't that like a 90s thing? What's up, bruh? Oh, you had to get them new bikes yesterday, like pedal bikes? What happened? Oh, yeah, yeah, 700. Man, for two bikes? Did anyone see the new TLR1 ripoff from Hobo Freight? Oh, yeah, yeah, tight. Yeah, you got to upgrade every once in a while, man. I'm all for that. Although, yeah, I'm about like, man, 15 years behind for an upgrade. So, yeah, now it's going to be a complete rebuild. How's that Sage 6 treating you, Pat? How's that going? Kapow. Yeah, no clue what you're saying. Tramp Forest. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, glad you're loving it, man. Still rocking my Sage 5 here. Actually, gotta clean the blade a little, huh? Some scribbles, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not. I don't even know what to think of that, man. Like, wow, well, yeah, we're really bringing them in this morning. Kapow, yeah, I got a giveaway that I won. Uh, that showed up this week. I'm stoked about that. Got some serious James Bond level stuff going on now. 26 viewers and 6 likes. Oh yeah, yeah. It's man, and it's a first too. I'm stoked about it. So yeah, can't go wrong with that. I'll bust that stuff out in a minute. We'll give the chat a few minutes to line up. I think Grumpy Grunt's going live again today at 9:30, right? I'm pretty sure. I think he's back on his weekly. Yeah, I don't think I did, Pat. Yeah. Man, those things went up to like 130 something bucks now. They were like, 90, 95. And then the other one I was looking at, the Silky Zubot Ultimate, 330 millimeter one. That's all the way up. That was like 90 bucks. Now it's all the way up to 120. I'm like, come on, man. The greedflation's back in full effect. Yeah, man. Yeah, the last couple of years, silky saws have been going up like pretty quick in the price. Like I used to get a silky Zubot for like 60 bucks. Now they're literally the Zubot Ultimate's 120. I think the regular ones are going for like 105. The prices on everything's almost doubled. But hey, yeah, glad everybody made it through yesterday safely. The No Kings Day. How did that go for everybody? Anybody notice anything? Um, bought that Fisker 20. Yeah, yeah. How long? Let us know how that holds up, man. Um, yeah, I'm kind of like I think my next shopping tool is probably going to be the Granfors Brooks Small Forest Stacks. Um, yeah, one of those grillless kind of things. But yeah, I've got a few things that'll be here for Friday. That's going into the kit. Some of those things you gotta throw in there. What in the tarnation is that thing on the right in silver and black? That thing on the right in silver and black. Um, are you talking the Leatherman Raptor here? Is that the one you're mentioning there? Yeah, can't live without him, man. But yeah, the chest rig project's turned into quite a project, man. I couldn't have been happier with that thing either. I think it's great. Yeah, yeah, they make folding scissors and yeah, I think there's a few flying cars nowadays as well. I know the science of it, it's mind-boggling. Like I think yeah, yeah, they've been making folding scissors for years though, man. Like all those little tiny ones that come in the sewing kits, little thread nippers and stuff. Um yeah, they've been making that stuff for years and years. But yeah, that's That's what we got going on. Another money pit. But yeah, we're looking into camping spot. I don't know. I might have to start doing a little bit of car camping. Just what's available, you know. But I think that yeah, everybody still does a little car camping. You know, drive somewhere, set up a camp spot. Um, Till I can get some private property or get a lease on some land or something, which is harder than I thought to do. Yeah, they're pretty wild, man. They're pretty useful. I dig them. Nice compact design, and they're multi-featured too. There's a ring cutter on there, a hook knife. I don't know why they got to put those little measuring things on everything, but yeah, there's a what is it, a 2-inch ruler or something. And then you got the hook knife on here. Some pretty cool stuff. Carbide window breaker. But yeah, pretty sweet stuff. So does anybody have anything planned for today? A little barbecue thing going on, or anybody going to visit dad, or yeah, what else? Yeah, I checked Hill People gear again. That 58 pouch is still out of stock. Geez, I wish I don't know, I might send him an email. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna speed up the process any. If anything, it might get me blacklisted. Dude, if you can't wait for your gear, you're just not getting it, bro. Kapow, yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Um, yeah, I guess pretty casual Sunday morning, right? Not too much going on. Yeah, I gotta get out, man. This is getting out of control. One of the ways the world has changed since 2020, right? Or is that just me? Anybody else notice that things have drastically changed since 2020? Bad shit crazy. What's up? How you doing this morning, my man? Um, what's up? Oh, no, we can't get going on that. I guess that's an awkward one for everybody to start texting, huh? So yeah, I got a list going of things for that. Um, yeah, for the chest rig. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm probably just gonna start doing like a water. Um, yeah, kind of maybe try to put things a little bit more in order and start doing some water decontamination stuff to get in there. Um, what else? Gotta get some thermal blankets too. Like space blankets are way more useful than I think what people let off. I used them quite a bit. Do I have a favorite camping food? Yeah. My favorite camping food is I like making buffalo chicken pasta. And yeah, I'll get a video up on that someday. I think pretty much if I go camping, I'm gonna make it. It's my favorite thing to make. Yeah, you got proteins and carbohydrates and buffalo chicken goodness. Like, yeah, it's delicious, man. Nick Martino, how you doing, my man? Welcome to the chat. How are you doing this fine morning, brother? Crafty Clark. Has anyone ever? No, man. No. Recently, somebody Friday night said I sounded like Joe Rogan. Um, Gary Sinise. No, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, yeah. I've had ramen bombs for sure. The ramen and cheese there, eggs. Um, Not as much of a fan though. I think everybody's got their own little taste for one thing I'm not a fan of is like the prepared meals. I mean, like some of the freeze dried stuff is okay, but I think once you freeze dry it, it changes the texture. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I sound. I don't think anybody knows what they sound like. Like what do I sound like? I don't know. Probably if I listen to myself, it's awkward. But from what I understand, it's pretty much that way for everybody. Ramen, mashed potatoes, and spam. Yeah, I think, man, there must be a different ramen bomb recipe for like based on region. I don't know. I think everybody's got their own definition of it. Yeah, because everybody I know does a ramen bomb, and it's yeah, it's always cheese and egg. It's kind of like a yeah. I'm not sure how that works out. Yeah, no doubt we'll get out, do some camping, and, and do some ramen, man. Yeah, budget camping. I think that's like budget camping 101. Just throw a few packs of ramen noodles in there. You're all set for the weekend. I'm not. I don't get too much into the. Well, I think that's down the YouTube fantasy lane. Um, your average person going out camping, bushcrafting, or whatever, they're not bringing tomahawk steaks. Like we got to get over that already. Yeah, that's how that cookie crumbles. But yeah, I guess if I'm in it for the long haul, yeah, we're just gonna stay on our grind. Yeah, a little camp caviar. Yeah, that's man, the big thing back in the day used to be remember that easy cheese in a can, the little spray cheese. It's not really a spray, it's got the nozzle and yeah, that was the big thing. Like if you showed up to camp with a couple packs of Ritz and the easy cheese in a can, that was the bling there. I always go to the burger thing. They have good and easy to pack in. Yeah, burgers are man, hot dogs. Those got to be a classic. Throw it on a stick over the fire. Um, or like a um, yeah, going way back, man. A lot of us used to bring like spam and spaghettios. Yeah, Nick, what's your New York choice hot dog? Are you a Nathan's or? I think my favorite hot dogs are the KM's. Hoffman, yeah. I wasn't all impressed with the Nathans. Kind of like they're just scrawny ones. I don't know. Sweet Quills. Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of New York, man, there's that firehouse that does the barbecues. It's like a hot wings sauce every year, and yeah, Pat, you're not too far from it. We're from what we talked the other day. I know it's like an Ovid area, like Finger Lakes region thing. There's like a firehouse that has a fundraiser, and they end up like they've got like some of the best buffalo sauce. It's different, man. It's a spicy but tangy goodness. Yeah, chaos. I do a lot of raw. Remember when MREs were affordable? You could get those at like the local surplus store for like, $3 or $4 or something. Now they're up like, 100 and something, like 12 bucks a piece, 10, $12 a piece or something if you're buying one. Oh yeah, buffalo chicken dip. That sounds delicious, man. So yeah, so I won a giveaway this like a little over a week ago. I already got the prize. From Rock Out with Your Lockout. Really cool little channel. He does lock picking and stuff like that. Something I've been getting into. I think I've mentioned it to a few people. But so I won this sweet little kit. It's like a wallet, right? This is some James Bond level shit here. Everybody's gonna love this. And a quick disclaimer: I have no clue how any of this stuff works. It's like something I've been curious about and wanting to get into. I mentioned it. I wanted to do it as like a winter project for this coming up winter. But sweet little wallet, got your little ID thing there. But kapow! It opens up, and you have like James Bond level lockpicking stuff. How freaking sweet is that, right? This whole little card thing comes out. It's got the basics here. Um, yeah, there's a couple of lockpicks here, and not sure how well you guys can see that, but it's pretty cool stuff. It's got some like I don't know. I got to learn how to use all. It's got a couple paper clips, some bobby pins, one of those other hair things. I guess those things are genuinely used for lock picking, right? I don't like I said. I don't know too much about this stuff. I have no clue. But a couple of turning tools here, different thicknesses, and then this insert comes out as well. And there's a couple little folding tools here. This is some pretty high tech stuff. But yeah, so this folds open and you got like four different types of lock picks. There's another one like this. Yeah, so I guess you pick the one you want, and then the other half will act as like the handle. You do your little James Bond lock picking thing. How freaking cool is that, right, guys? Yeah, here's another one. It's got a couple different rake picks, thingamabobs. Yeah, I gotta learn how to use this stuff now, right? I don't want to be that guy, but yeah, some pretty cool stuff. I think there's some other tools in here. Like I said, I gotta learn how to use all this stuff. Another turning tool here. So and then I realized I'm like, when I got in it, I'm all stoked about it. And I was like, hold on a second. I don't even have a lock. Like I don't have a lock to I mean, I have a lock on the house and stuff, but I don't have locks kicking around I know how to repin a deadbolt. Can't really pick that well. I bumped a few locks in my day though. Nice, Pat, nice. No, Nick, I don't think he sells it. He he does lock picking himself. And yeah, in fact, some of it I think he won. And then he just kind of like redid it. He has a YouTube channel. So I think some of it he had won and redid a giveaway, which is awesome. I'm stoked about it. It's something I've been looking to get into, like I said, for a while. Then there's some other picks in here, like little like James Bond style. Like this shit is just cool. Like yeah, I think it's cool to own it as long as you're honest. Like oh, I have no clue what I'm doing. And then yeah, like I said, there's these couple turning tools. Put a couple stickers in here, channel stickers. We'll rock out with your lockout. Very cool, dude. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna implement this into my kit once I learn how to use it. So that'll that'll be the winter money pit though. Locks keep honest people out. That's all. Yeah, exactly, Nick. I've watched some of these lock picking channels now. I like Newhouse Lock and Key as well. Very cool dude. He gets into the lock picking quite extensively, as well as some fire starting. So I'm also there for the pyro show. You guys know how much I love burning stuff. But legally, we gotta keep it normal. Um, but yeah, so there's that kit there. He also gave me this mini pry bar, and this is made by the guy on Newhouse Lock and Key. Um, but yeah, mini pry bar thing. Do the hand behind the thing so you can got a little jimping on the top there, give you a little traction. Little lobster claw key ringy thingy. But yeah, Newhouse Lock and Key made this, and Rockout included that with the little package. And because I'm just starting out with this stuff, he gave me a couple of regular size picks. Something to practice with. Yeah, this comes off here. And yeah, I got a couple of regular picks in there that he sent with it. So yeah, got to learn how to use those as well. And yeah, there's all the different picks. So I'm assuming it boils down to what type of lock and stuff. Like I said, I've never something I've never messed with myself, but anytime I did have to cut a lock or get a lock open, yeah, I cut it. I just use a Dremel with the cutting wheel, and that thing will pretty much, it's kind of like a master key. Uh, yeah, we have two pitties to chaos. Mine are only roughly 80 pounds each. Pit bull is the only security system you have to feed. Yeah, well, there's not just pit bulls, man. You got like German shepherds, all those other cool dogs. So yeah, we got that, and then ha ha ha. You see my Sage 5? This thing works for everything. And then I don't know. I think it's something. The lock guys are kind of make me nervous a little bit because they're really a lot of them are into the fire starting stuff. So I just think it's like a failure option. Like if they can't pick the lock, they're gonna burn it down. It's interesting combo those guys got going. But this is like a big fire starter. If I can get it out the bag. It's okay. We got another bag. Oh, this even smells great. But yeah, so this is like a soap-sized fire starter that he makes. I reckon you could throw the whole thing in and start it. I think that's what he does, like for starting his wood stove or something. But yeah, you can get a little baggie, throw this in your kit. You could just shave some off with your knife. Do what you got to do, and I'm gonna save this for the outdoors. But yeah, it's very cool. So yeah, um, that's what I won from Rock Out with Your Lockout. We did make a wee bit of a mess. It was clean, guys. Yeah, so shout out to Rock Out with Your Lockout. If you guys are in any of that sort of stuff, check him out. Cool dude. Yeah, I guess he does random giveaways, and yeah, I got lucky on that one. That's some James Bond level stuff, though. Definitely digging into her. But yeah, sweet little thing. It's got a couple different sleeves on the inside, couple on the outside as well. Yeah, great stuff though. I'm gonna actually put those stickers aside. We'll put them up here for now. Are they? How's that looking on the YouTube? You really can't see them, huh? Sorry, you get the point. Yeah, Nick, that's cool. Yeah. I don't even lockpick and I want that set. Yeah, it's very cool, man. This is yeah, I think I think it's pretty much the portable basics, if you get yourself in a pickle, that is cool. Oh yeah, yeah, it's yeah, the way it's organized, man. It I'm not gonna lie, it satisfies my OCD. Like everything has a spot, right? Um in fact, I gotta talk to some of those guys. The Grim Workshop, we were just talking about that Friday, these card things. And I wonder if because they have lock picking ones, right? Right. So I'm wondering if you could get a couple like little lock picking cards to add to it. That would be pretty cool stuff, wouldn't it? Right? You could throw a couple of cards in there. Lock picking ones though, you gotta when in Rome do as the Romans do. It's a lock picking kit. It should get all the and there's space on this side too as well, an extra slot. So you could put a few survival cards or whatever they're calling it in there. Kapow. And yeah, trendy brown leather. Matt's Lock Shop, what's happening, man? We were just talking some lock stuff. Um, yeah, we get cool points, but we get 0 points for knowledge here for the lock picking. It's awesome stuff. Um, yeah, guys. Hey, Matt, are you still having your giveaways and stuff, or did you finish those up? Um, yeah, Matt's got a couple giveaways going on as well. If you guys want to check out his channel, Matt's Lock Shop. Yeah, exactly, Nick. Yeah, never too late to start a new skill. Man, and this is the kind of skill I need to settle down on. Like, hey, I'm 50 years old now. Not everything can be airtime kicking jumps and yeah, just yeah, not everything's skydiving and rock climbing and oh, till end of June here. Matt, do you know how to post your link? I'm trying to give you a wrench here, but oh, that's the wrong button. We are not the tech savvy channel, that's for sure. Where's the button? There it is. Now this button, that button. Yeah, Matt, I gave you a wrench, I think. I'm pretty sure. If you want to drop the link to your channel and then people can jump over there, check it out. Like, share, subscribe, do all that friendly neighbor stuff. Um, yeah, that would be awesome. But yeah, I gotta find a spot for this. So yeah, Matt, what kind of you're a lockpick guy for sure, man. Yeah, he's got some great videos as well on how to pick locks and on different systems. But yeah, can you tell what these two are? This one just has like a little curvy thing to it. This has got like one little dimple at the end. Not a dimple, but a thingy. Wow, I am up to par on my terminologies this morning. Yeah, Nick, I think I'll figure it's just something fun to do. I reckon if you're gonna, instead of just doing mindless fidgeting or something, I would rather do something that I improve a skill or gain a skill. That's important, and you never know how useful it could be. So yeah, we'll have to get that. That this is I would definitely say this is not an indoor Friday night fire starter. I don't think Miss Bushcraft would be happy if I just lit this thing up and. Oh yeah, what could possibly go wrong? It's what the cool kids are doing. The trick to lockpicking is mostly intention. Is it? Yeah, Yeah, like I said, I don't know too much about. I enjoy watching it. Oddly, though, it's one of those things that's oddly satisfying to watch. But yeah, I could see equally as entertaining doing it. You've picked padlocks with soda cans. Yeah, isn't there a way you can make a shim? I've seen some videos, a few videos on that. Yeah, we'll put this stuff in here. But yeah, that's the lockpick kit, man. That's what the cool kids are doing. The Hobbit Hands collection. Yeah, man, that's a perfect size for me. Martin, how you doing, man? Oh yeah, yeah, lockpick kit, man. This thing is the bomb diggity. Yeah, sadly, I didn't look into it. I don't know where to get it, but yeah, this is the lockpick kit. I've been kind of playing around with it. We were messing around with it earlier. Yeah, I would get a. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess minimalist kit. But yeah, this fold out stuff is extra cool. I've seen some stuff on it, like similar on the market. Um, oh, what is it? Yeah, I can't think of it now. Bert, brain fart when you go live, right? But yeah, this thing opens up, and this kind of oh, what's the name of it? There's a company making these things. Oh, I have no clue how much. This is my first lock pick set ever. I've never picked locks. Never, ever, ever. Anytime I had to open a lock, I used a Dremel or something. Um, so yeah, this is a new hobby, new first. One of those bucket list things, I guess. Because man, I've already been skydiving, so I might as well learn lock picking, right? Um, but yeah, this is a very cool little set here. I don't even know like if it comes assembled like this or if it comes with the package and you put it together. I have no clue. Um yeah, I am absolutely clueless, but I am thoroughly entertained. Like a kid in a candy shop, like right before Christmas. Crunch, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. How's life treating you? Yeah, man. Yeah, I think like anything, it takes practice. Um, yeah, you're not an awesome skydiver with one jump. It's gonna take you a couple hundred to get a base knowledge, a few thousand to build some skills. So yeah, I'm assuming it's like that. In fact, yeah, I want to get into it. Like I said, it's going to be a winter project for sure. I want to get like the little stand, some locks, like new houses got, and I'll sit here and humiliate myself trying to learn lock picking. But yeah, as of now, I still haven't picked a lock because, like I was saying, I realized I didn't have a lock. Like I got the lock pick in the set. I got this in, and then I'm like, but I don't even have a lock. Like that. How odd is that? Like I don't even have a bike lock. So but Mrs. Bushcraft just came. Not just now, but she had this sitting around for whatever reason. It's some hyper tough laminated steel padlock. I think it's kind of cheap, so it should be pretty easy to open. I have no idea, but this is the lock I have. But yeah, who was I talking? I was talking to some of the guys in the lockpick community just the other day, and I was like, "Hey, what are good locks to start on?" And I got like a master lock series 14 and 121, I think was the recommendations. And I wrote it down. It's in my notebook. Yeah, yeah, the bump keys, Pat. I've seen that on I've seen that on YouTube, but yeah, so just yeah, total transparency here as usual. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing, guys. I'm winging it. I'm learning. It's a learn with me category. Yeah, rubber mallet. Yeah, like bump key bumping or something? Bumping keys sounds like bumping uglies. Deneen, how you doing? Good morning. How's life treating you with that? So you know other things. Yeah. Deneen, how are you doing this fine Sunday morning? And everybody showing up. Happy Father's Day. If we didn't already say Happy Father's Day to you, if you're a father, please enjoy the day. I know. In the past decade or so, they've tried to convince us that we're obsolete. We're just part of the chemical equation, but not entirely so. The only reason why I never thought about learning basic lock picking was just increase. I ever lost the key to a padlock. Yeah, I don't. Man, I don't even have that useful of a reason. Um, I just think it's cool. I just think it's one of those, like as seen on TV kind of moments. Like a skill set to have for no purpose. But they've got like a sport going on with it now, like sport lock or whatever. Where like they've turned lock picking into I I wouldn't really call it a sport. I would call it I don't know. There's a few things I don't call a sport, like bowling. It's not too much of a sport. I know. I'm gonna piss somebody off this morning. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Um, but yeah, yeah. So they've got a sport. I guess they've got like they rate the lock difficulties. They gave it like a belt ranking. Like yellow belt, blue belt, green belt, something like that. I don't know exactly how the whole thing works, but it just seems like fun. And it's one of those social things like the lock picking community is a very social, fun group to be around as well. Like most on YouTube, it's a small community, but definitely a good community. Manny, the fixed blade. This is a Phobos Calcula and S35 VN steel with PVD coating, red G10 liners, carbon fiber scales, and yeah, that is the fixed blade. I currently have nothing on the Kydex. I was messing around with it a little bit, deciding where I'm going to put it on my chest rig. But yeah, this is going in my chest rig for sure. Maybe I'll take the sheath out. It's prettier without the sheath. And those are yeah, Phobos Nice is made in the USA, right in Tennessee. Oh yeah, yeah, the lock picking lawyer and getting sued and stuff like that. Yeah, he's an inspiration. He's one of those guys like you don't want to watch him do it because he makes it look too easy, and then when you sit there, you're like, oh, I'm a tard. Like it was so much easier when the dude on YouTube did it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like scout carry behind the back. I was going to here, I think what I'm gonna end up doing. Well, it's kind of hard to fit it all in the frame, huh? There's some moly on the bottom, and what I think I'm gonna do is mount it like kapow on here on the bottom of the chest rig, with the sharp side out, so it'll kind of be like this. I got to get this on the camera, huh? That's the thing about it. You guys should just come over. This would be so much easier without the camera. We could just hang out and do the gear thing. But yeah, that's where I'm thinking of putting that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the scout carry behind the back stuff. I always feel like I'm gonna, like cut myself putting it back in or. Oh yeah, yeah, Nick, I got the chest rig. We got into that some on Friday night. Daryl, we all have guns. We just don't talk about them here. And yeah, yeah. I guess they kind of got demonetized this month, didn't they? It's not the big to do anymore, but whatever. I just wonder why they give all the 1% groups an entire month, and then like veterans get 1 day and stuff. I just splurged on my dogs. Got them quick collars and kick belt. They're actually awesome. I have a cock gun. All other works, it seems like a situation you might want to rectify. Tajima made in Japan. Yeah, so that's what we got for new and exciting. But it is exciting, isn't it? I'm excited about it. That's yeah, so we're gonna play the lockpicking game now as well. Not now, but got to set that stuff up a little bit. Wonder how all that works out. I did make a mess with the fire starter though. Nothing new around here. It's no big deal. Nothing we can't clean up. That's a trick to getting away with. I've been making a mess my whole life, and I got away with it because I'm good at cleaning up after myself afterwards. Even yeah, Mrs. Bushcraft has come in like, what do you got going on in here? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, yeah, that's yeah, yeah. I think sometimes it falls under the I'd rather have it not need it than need it not have it. I know that works out for some people. But yeah, let's get yeah, so I guess Nick didn't see the chest rig, so we'll bust it back out for Nick. Hold on, let me I should move stuff. I have a feeling it's gonna not be a pretty situation if I don't. I'll just move everything. We've all seen it. Yeah, so the layout I had going is kind of like that's some of the stuff that's going in this chest rig. Like it's gonna be, like an Altoids tin. It's a super compact, tiny, has like micro useless everything. This is gonna be the exact opposite. It's just gonna be like everything you need, but in like a functional quality type of sizing. You know what I'm saying, guys? With we're gonna put some extra bling in it because we can. We should look at this. Nothing but first rate for you guys. We're gonna, yeah, that is not gonna fly here, man. Unacceptable. You guys deserve better, man. This is the kind of quality service that I provide you guys with. We're not gonna have a dirty. Are you down with OCD? Yeah, you know me. There we go. Now we can make this happen. Isn't that right? And that's how I show I care. Everybody has their own unique version. Doesn't quite fit. Yeah. So the Recon chest rig. I'll show you the straps, the harness and the yoke. But yeah, so these clip on here. The nice part is harness is fully removable, so you can mount this on the back of your backpack or something as well. Pretty super modular. You could use it as like a giant pouch. I reckon, you could even put a little strap on there, use it as a shoulder bag. I don't know who the hell's doing that though. But yeah, that was the harness thing, and then it has a 1-inch belt, and that connects on the bottom, goes around the small of your back, whatever, keep it from bouncing all over the place. But yeah, these things are highly modular. Just kind of had some stuff in there. So I guess we'll start with the closest part to you here. This would be almost the point of view. Yeah, so on the inside, on the back, this is the closest part to you. It zips almost all the way, so it doesn't completely flop open. But yeah, you've got like 6 pockets in the back here. The back row of pockets is 500 denier Cadora, and this has got these are elastic, but they're open bottom. The back ones are closed at the bottom, and the front ones are open. These will accept up to like 308 mags for you pew guys. Irish John, what's happening, man? How's it going? John is one of our channel members. Oh yeah, zippers are way better than Velcro. Velcro's kind of noisy too. And well, no, I should never. Velcro is awesome, man, because dude, I used to make bank replacing Velcro on riser covers. Yeah, a little skydiving thing, but yeah, there's a flap closes over the risers, and they used to use Velcro, man, and that would like almost have to be replaced every year. So yeah, and I charge rigging rates for replacing Velcro, so it ends up costing you like $65 to replace like, I don't know, 50 cents worth of Velcro. But yeah, up against like this would be the closest portion to your chest. This is all like fine loop lines, so you can put whatever Velcro stuff. I was toying with putting my knife here. I was gonna put the knife on the inside, like just put some. Where'd sheath go? Oh, guys, you broke it. Here it is. I was thinking of putting the knife on the inside right here, like up at the top, and then I want to get a Hill People Gear 58 pouch, and I'm going to put that on the bottom. But you can put your holster for your pew. There's tons of people making them, so you could put whatever back there. But yeah, complete open panel. There's also a couple laser cuts in here. You could put some like little carabiners or something. Use that for your dummy cords if you're running another kit. And they do have the and on either side, so ambidextrous, right? Lefty or righty. This is that laminated nylon. So it's like, what do they call it? Grip Alien. There's a couple different companies making it with different names, but it's rubberized, so you can grab it. And when you close the pouch, if you leave the tab out, actually, so yeah, so mine would be lefty. Well, we'll put it in its proper order. Yeah, so if you leave the tab out, you can kind of, it's got that quick opening, so you can just pull the tab, reach in. Kaplow, kaplow, right? For all you 2A loving guys out there. So yeah, you can carry your sidearm in there and then have the easy access to it. Like I said, you just, while you're wearing it, you just pull the tab and it opens right up. Get what you need to get quick like a bunny, right? I'm kind of a sidearm on the hip kind of person. I think that would stay on my belt. Um, but yeah, and the back here, like I said, I plan to. This is gonna be. I'm gonna put like a water decontamination kit, stuff like that. I'm looking into a couple of different lockpick kits now. That would be something that you could carry in there. But that's the back pouch in a nutshell. And then the second one up here, the front. This comes completely blank. In fact, it comes with this is like a textured cord. It's kind of interesting. I'm going to talk to them about it. It's not like a standard sheath cord. They did a weave with the kern mantle, the outside portion of the cord, something fierce on this. Very cool stuff though, but it's textured with a cord lock, so you can adjust the height. Might be better if I do it this way, huh? Yeah, so you can shorten the cord lock, adjust the height. You could have it open all the way up. You could use this for like land nav gear, whatever. I don't know. I still got to sort this pouch out. But both the front and the back are the fine loop Velcro, and pros and cons to that is it's 100% modular. You can put whatever you want in there. But until you spend more money on organizational stuff, what you have is one giant pouch. Um, but yeah, with unlimited options, you could, yeah, use your imagination, guys. You could put whatever you wanted in there. But yeah, the sky's the limit, right? But yeah, I went through this thing. Of course, I didn't do an unboxing. Like I said, I don't have that kind of willpower to. Yeah, shit's done sitting in the box for 5 days waiting on you guys. Sorry. Um, it didn't even make it halfway through the house before I had the box open. What am I talking about? But yeah, everything's well made. All the stitching is good. Yeah, I went through this thing a couple times over, just because I could, because I had to. I don't know, but yeah, everything is well made. It's bar tacked where it should be bar tacked and stuff. Everything is back stitched where it should be. Let me get caught up on the comments. I'm more of a front arm side back arm person. I mean, if you want access to it fast, it seems like just carrying it in your hand at all times would be the fastest. Yeah, yeah, but I guess my motorcycle riding pants have ridiculous Velcro on the pockets. Yeah, that's Nick, this is Full Tang Tactical. That we've talked about it a few times on the channel, but yeah, I finally had the. Oh yeah, it was the Memorial Day weekend. They had a nice little sale. So I kind of like pulled the trigger on that one, and yeah, they're like $189, but he had like a 20% off Memorial Day sale. Wow, where'd the coffee go? Oh, so much better already. Yeah, so that's the front part here. I would recommend, man, use a finger trapping fid when you're threading these cords through because the laser cuts pretty fine. And I started doing it like I didn't know what I was doing and just started running the cord through. But I'm like, man, this is such a pain in the ass. So I did bust out the finger trapping fid, which I put back away. Um, yeah, made it easy. It took no time at all. Get a finger trapping fid there. Like, it's one of those things, You didn't know you need it until you had it. And then once you had it, you wondered how you made it through life without one. Kind of like, like the Marlin spike scenario. So yeah, I've got a couple thoughts on how I'm gonna set this up. And then on the very front, it has a full length zippered pouch, and this is full on. It's pretty much it's the size of the rig. So I think this would be like nice, flat, perfect. Someplace to put your maps and things like that. Maybe something you want quick access to. And another feature on the back, which I don't have anything there, is it has the opening for like the kangaroo pockets and stuff, and you can get just a straight up pocket. You can get, the triple mag pockets and stuff like that. Um, so whatever you could put in a kangaroo. I guess some people, you could put Velcro on your knife or something like that, and there's a lot of Velcro there. There really is. Um, yeah, Pat, two hands, right? There's so much Velcro, I needed two hands. But yeah, you're gonna spend a minute pulling that apart, and then you could and actually just open it up with your knife, right? So yeah, you could easily do one of these numbers. Put your knife in there, maybe a little, wherever you put it, left, right, center, whatever's clever. But yeah, that is the Full Tang Tactical Recon chest rig. There is 6x4, yeah, 6x4 rows of Molly on the front. So yeah, you could put all your Molly bling bling stuff on there. Which I don't have any of that stuff out. Go figure. So yeah, so that's the Full Tang Tactical Recon chest rig. It's made in the USA, down in Tennessee as well. A lot of good things coming out of Tennessee these days. We got Phobos knives and Full Tang Tactical. Can't go wrong with that. Let me caught up on the comment. Yeah, they're. I wouldn't say that these zippers aren't 100% waterproof. They're about as close as you're going to get to waterproof without being ridiculous. But yeah, it is. It's got a lot of times. We had this problem with wingsuits too. The outer parts of the zippers are like usually it's extremely porous. It's not like a laminated Cador or anything like that. And we were getting a lot of air that was going through the zipper. So if air goes through, kind of water is going to go through as well. But these are as close as you're going to get. It's a laminated material. Yeah. Yeah, tactical jerky, some Tic Tacs, some Easy Cheese, and any of the Gen X guys remember the MRE chocolate covered brownie? Man, I wouldn't mind throwing a couple of those in there. No, Nick, I haven't worked with 3M, like not the company. I've used some of their stuff, but I put a piece of Velcro on my Raptor sheath. Works great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Um, yeah, Pat, and there's that's a cool thing, man. It's 100% modular, so you could yeah, it's sweet, man. You can carry everything you need. Um, that's one of the things that's I think I'm gonna throw in the front pocket. He does sell like a divider. It's like a Velcro divider pocket thing. Um, I don't know. I know he's busy, but I gotta get in touch with the owner JT, and now that I've got one, I've got a few ideas of stuff, Um, but yeah, I thought about getting like a little pocket divider, and yeah, you could throw some snacks in there, some gel packs, some Slim Jims, like the energy gel packs. Who's making that? Like I was looking at some of the Frog Fuel ones. There's some different ones. Um, but yeah, so you could do this everything from like, instead of a backpack, you could do a day hike thing. And you could set it up fully tactical. You can, with the mall, you could throw a couple pistol mag pouches on the front. Like I said, they've got the kangaroo pouch that'll fill in this back spot, and so you could run 3 mags there. Um, in the back where it opens for your pistol, um, yeah, these will fit up to like three M4, three 308 mags, whatever. I've just chosen to put other stuff in there. I'm kind of doing mine more like uh, yeah, I'm doing it like a do it all bag, like a lot of stuff that you normally throw on your belt, like a little Sears survival pouch or something, all that stuff. And then stuff that you would want to access that you normally put in your pack instead of taking your pack off every time, you could put it in here as well. But I'm gonna kind of, yeah, you guys will see. Um, it'll all go together. But man, I'll tell you, if anybody's got too much money and you're looking for a new money pit, this is a good way to go. Yeah, they've got like expansion wings, so you could add some space to the sides, which I plan to do because eventually it'll. I'm gonna load it out eventually with GPS rangefinder, some cool stuff like that. Donnie's asking. Oh, Donnie, are you? Is it vacuum sealed or is it in a traditional Ziploc? I think that if you vacuum seal it, man, you could probably fit like yeah, you could custom cut your vacuum sealed bags into like 308 size mags. It's gonna be vacuum sealed compressed. So I'm guessing 2 4. Yeah, man, you could easily fit a Cooper in here, like 2 4 6 extra, and then have this side different, maybe a couple 1 ounce packs. You could, yeah, because you want different strains and stuff depending on is it a wake and bake or it is a mellow evening nightcap toke. Yeah, man, yeah, easily you could fit a Cooper. Um, or you could probably even get like because they've got the expansion wings, you could put that on there. Get like an open top water bottle pouch. You could fit a bong in there or something. And then in the front here, you could yeah, the sky's the limit with this, man. You could set up like the Hill People Gear 58 pouch. That'll easily fit like a dugout, maybe a couple vape batteries, some vape cartridges. You could get the divider pocket in the back here, and you could set up, like maybe gummies on one side, maybe have some brownies, have your same thing, your snacks and everything. Yeah, Donnie, you could set this up all day. Yeah, you could probably like fill this up. You'd be all set for the weekend, bro. Tactical weed pouches, exactly, man. Yeah, there you go, Donnie. You got to market that, man. Tactical weed pouches, so they don't see you stoning. But yeah, man, when we're yeah, multi-use modular, man. This is like the multi-tool of bags, guys. But yeah, Donnie, it works for everybody, brother. We don't discriminate here, man. You know that. Actually, we kind of do sometimes, but it's just the dickheads we discriminate against. It's all the cool people we dig. But yeah, man. And then this front giant pouch. Yeah, ditch the maps and get the Cheech and Chong wraps. That's pretty cool. We got to turn this into an infomercial, guys. And they also, I think he's got them in like the God's Plaid there, the M81 Woodland, multicam. I think there's black, like a shadow gray, and then like a Ranger green. I really should have gone with the green and stuck with because it's more like civilian application, but I don't know. I've been geeking out on the multicam. So, and yeah, everything about it is rock solid. All the buckles are replaceable. You can take them off, switch them out, depending on how you want it. But yeah, there is like a wing expansion thing. I'd like to. Yeah, I'm gonna add to this, and yeah, we're gonna build some stuff. SOE. Oh, I gotta check that out, Nick. Thanks for the pointer. Yeah, we try to entertain as best we can. We're keeping it fun. When the actual have you guys swipe down on accident. I'm not sure what's happening on that live. No, Nick, that's what happens, man. I'm telling you, like if I think YouTube just starts booting. If you say something bad, if you're naughty, man, I did it Friday night too. I crashed a live Friday night. I forget what the hell I was talking about, but I did not please the algorithm gods whatsoever. Man, we went from like 26 down to 4 in like an instant. Like, oh no, you can't talk about that. My buddy had me a cheap tactical backpack with Molly all over it. Every damn zipper broke the trash. Yeah, Pat, man, that's that knockoff stuff, man. They make it look good. It does. Like when the pictures on Amazon look beautiful. But then when you get it, there's yeah. And even if you have premium materials, right? Like if you had the same zippers, the same, Cadora, everything like that, the same Velcro, man, you can screw it all up in the stitching. So you can have the best materials money can buy, but you don't know how to put it together. Yeah, you can screw it up like um, just like thread tension can be an issue. Like you can have the top thread tension too high. There's a bobbin thread tension as well. You mess those up, it ends up pulling through one side or the other. It doesn't stitch properly and it falls apart. If they don't back stitch it and lock the stitches, or if they try to like back stitch but they don't line it up properly so the stitches interlock, they'll try to make it look like a yeah, man, they can just you can have the best materials we have to offer, but the assembly sucks. Um, yeah, and that's what I was not trying to toot my own horn, guys. Um, but that's where I kind of want to implement what I know into like the outdoor community. Like my knowledge of sewing as a parachute rigger is typically more than most of the YouTubers are like, oh, this looks good because it does look good. Um, but is it really? Like how much? What's your knowledge base? And there aren't too many people that have geeked out on sewing. Um, Yeah, yeah. So that's the whole thing. I can look at the stitching, and in fact, like we've talked about it a little bit. Mrs. Bushcraft, she'll go out with me, but if I'm looking at backpacks and stuff, she walks away because I'll get in like EMS and I'll be looking at it like I said, I've said it before. Flip the stuff inside out. That's how it's built. Like when you look at it from the outside, like all these edges, you're not looking at the stitches, you're not really seeing anything. So if you're just looking at a closed up bag, you're not really seeing how it's built. But if you work it inside out, you can see how it's built. I probably shouldn't have put the cord on there, but this is where all your stitching is. This is the binding tape and all that. This is, that's how you're gonna tell a lot of stuff, like how the corners are done. And I can tell you everything. He's done a great job on these. And I do keep in mind that it is not um, it's not a parachute system, so it doesn't have to be quite as perfect. I take that into consideration, but it's got to be built well enough that it's going to stay together. Yeah, yeah. You were talking about King's Day in it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was talking. I was talking about the people that can't behave themselves publicly. I guess I'll put it that way. I'm trying not to crash my live too often now. It's kind of counterproductive. It's nice to know what triggers it, but yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, yeah, there's a difference between using a bar tack. Like I can tell if they used a bar tacker or if they just ran a zigzag machine over it a couple times. Kind of looks like a bar tack. But a bar tack it's very specific in how it's done for it to be effective. But yeah, that is he's also got a Velcro ID pin. I'd like to put a Velcro ID pin on the front too, just to throw a big U.S. flag on there. So I, yeah, I wasn't as adamant about having a U.S. flag on me wearing it as I am now, and that's because I found out that some of the weird people get triggered by that. Like they get all freaked out, like, oh no, it's a U.S. flag. Like they were freaking out, like U.S. flags on pickup trucks on Long Island and stuff. So, but yeah, I'd like to get a big U.S. flag on the front of that, just to yeah, because I'm that kind of guy. I won't lie to you guys, you know that. Um, so yeah, so that's all the stuff that's gonna go in there. Um, there's gonna be some changes though. Like I still want to get that the Ace Beam Terminator, man. The Ace Beam Terminator M2X something RGB runs off, whoops. There we go. Runs off the 18650 battery as well. I just see it as like it's I don't know, it's everything in one, which can backfire, but it's all good. Yeah, it kills me to still use O lights. Yeah, I do have. I've got a couple of stream lights. I've got the double triple A's and stuff, but not everything really. I just I like the diversity of the other one. My flashlight has diversity. That makes me one of the cool kids now. Yeah, goon beam. Yeah, I'd like to see some people make something like that, like that Ace Beam Terminator. It's like a side by side dual head. One is like a laser spot, and the other side is a flood, and then it also has the RGB, the red, green, and blue LEDs. Which red is good for night. Blue is good if you're going to read your map at night and you've used a highlighter. With the red, the highlighter and stuff won't show up, but with the blue, it will. Yeah, I think the green is some new tech thing. But my lord, they're expensive. I know Dawson Machine Craft. Oh, did Nick? You just got a little sticker shock. It happens to the best of us, man. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I was a little bit with the full tank tactical. I was thinking, $189 for a chest rig is a little bit pricey. But now that I have one, I'm like, all right, yeah, that was worth the money. I would not only would I buy that again, but I'm gonna buy the accessories, man. And the accessories are, man, this is one of those things, man. It gets expensive. Like, to outfit that chest rig, I'm guessing it's probably gonna be in the same price range as what the actual rig itself was. So it's gonna double the cost of it by the time I'm done. And that is yeah, I do want to get the Hill People gear 58 pouch, but they've been sold out of it. Like, I would have ordered it, a week ago. How's it going, Crunch? Back for more? I'm not dropping a grand on a light. Yeah, I'm not dropping a grand either. I think I think if I'm buying a performance flashlight, I guess you would say, I think my typical budget, I'm comfortable somewhere in the 1 to 150 range, and it shouldn't be over 200 with a couple of spare with a few spare batteries. Um, yeah, that's where I stand with that. Mersal got me on milk off lights. Yeah, and those little, how much are those little tritium capsules? And some of those, God, that's the problem with the magnet stuff sometimes. It magnets when you don't want it to, man. You're trying to like dress your stuff, and then the magnet kicks in and destroys all your work. God, you son of a. Somebody's gonna get hurt in here pretty soon. Do as I say. What'd you say? Well, don't say it again, Crunch. If somebody put you in timeout. Oh, I used to make and sell glow caps for the tails. Yeah, yeah, I've seen those, Nick. I haven't. Yeah, I mean they're cool. I don't know. You could just get some glow in the dark cordage and throw a little lanyard on there or something. Do a little cordage wrap. I don't know. Yeah, that's the other thing. I think, and this is why I'm become not so much of a fan of Olight, is they do it like the iPhone crap, man. Like, they got to sell you a new model every 6 months. It's the Baton 2, the Baton 3, the Baton 4. But then they got to throw the Pro version in, which doubles that. So you got the Baton 2, then the Baton 2 Pro, then the Baton 3, then the Baton 3 Pro, and they just keep like selling a new model like every 3 to 6 months or something. Um, oh, Crunch, see you later, man. Yeah, or yeah, just make the damn colors or the sales. Why not just make the price what it is every day, instead of like having to wait and buy this super duper combo deal, and I gotta buy three flashlights I don't want to get the one that like. It's just, oh, and then they got the club, the points for this and the O coins and the oh crap this, and yeah, just try a little bit more direct selling and less gimmicky marketing where I got to figure out the math on stuff to find out. Or you know I think that's why Olights get gifted so much, is because to get the flashlight you wanted, then it ends up being like one of their packages and you get like three or four things you didn't want, and then it's like, oh, stocking stuffers. Yeah, just like make the price what it is. Don't have a sale every other 3 months, or because like they have good sales. So never, ever, ever buy an Olight unless it's on sale. Never go to the Olight website and pay full price, because at some point in the near future, it is going to go on sale. It's going to be like, um, yeah, man, I'm the same. I've got yeah, I'm not sure if this is the FDE or the Coyote, whatever Olight's calling it. It's kind of like a bronzish though, and OD. Yeah, I'm with you there, Nick. But you know what? It's better than getting an OD or FDE light from Olight, is getting somebody to Cerakote it. That's even better. Yeah, they've come out with even recently they've come out with like a flatter OD color and stuff. Their new see, that's the whole thing. This is the ultra versions of everything. So beyond the 2, 3, 4, and the pro in between, now they've got like the Ultra Warrior 3 Pro something blingity bling bling. Um, yeah, man, just sell it for what it is already. Like, not everything has to be a special occasion, and I don't really care about your O coins and whatever. Just like, give me a like, sell it for what it's worth up front, and I'll come back for more. But I'm like I said, I've become less of an Olight fan because it's the gimmicky smoke show when it comes to buying their product. I can't just buy the flashlight I want at a good price. I know I got to wait for a sale, and then depending on how their sale works out, I'm gonna end up with a bunch of other crap. May or may not want it. In fact, I'm not even caring about the color of the stuff anymore, like what shade of OD it is, because we know a Cerakote guy, and we're gonna have all the Cerakoting done up. Yeah, 89% humidity today, staying in. Yeah, I don't blame you, Donnie. That just sounds like not a good time. Um, yeah, swampy. That's the kind of air you swim through, man. I'm gonna go ahead and solid pass on that. But yeah, that's my qualm with Olight. I don't know. It's a personal thing, to each their own. Um, but yeah, I just wish they would just be direct and stop that dicking around stuff. 'Cause I think they would actually. No, I don't know. I can't say that, because if they would do better doing the other way, they would probably do it the other way. But yeah, I just don't. I don't want to like go to make a flashlight purchase and feel like I've been scammed or duped into something. The actual flashlight was blown up on firearms. How does that work? I know that like Samsung phones were like they had battery issues. The battery was like instantaneously combusting in people's pockets and stuff. Not a good thing. Yeah, Nick has the original Warrior Series. Series are fantastic without the auto dimming thing. Yeah, my Warrior Mini twos somehow like if it's in your pocket, you'll get some pocket lint in the cap, and the tail switch doesn't work anymore. That's the biggest problem I've had with these ones. It's been pretty annoying actually, but I do like the fact that it has oh yeah, that doesn't work that way. Now, remember when flashlights, they were either on or off? They didn't have like 18 different settings. And all this half press, quarter press, three press. I don't know. Oh yeah. The magnets will pick up any metal dust or anything like that. Yeah, that's kind of a downside to the magnets. Yeah, that's the other thing. I got to carry directions around with the thing to remember how to use some of those flashlights. Some are just a wee bit too much. And this was another little here's a little gimmicky. Um, I wasn't impressed with this. Their little Olight bulb thing. The runtime on it sucks. I don't even know what it is. It's horrible. But yeah, this is one of those. Oh, in order to get the light I wanted, I had to get like the package of goofiness. Um, but now it just sits there, collects dust. I have the oh. Sorry, I missed a couple comments. Um, all right, I think we're up to par now. So yeah, so that's what's going on with that. I don't know how I'm forgetting stuff, but yeah. So the perk to highly modular is it's highly modular. You can do whatever you want with it. The downside is um, until you organize it, you purchase other stuff. What you end up with is two very large containers. Um, oh, that's cool. MSR. Yeah, I mean, typically when I look for flashlight, yeah, it's typically under 1,000 lumens. Like it doesn't need to be over 1,000 lumens. I'm not doing like search and rescue or some intense CQB where I have to have a weaponized flashlight. So yeah, under 1,000 lumens, that's pretty good. And then runtime after that, and it has to have interchangeable batteries. Like I won't do another flashlight that is I shouldn't say I would never. Like I would EDC it like on the pavement kind of stuff. Like if I just, going out for the day and I'm gonna plug it in at the end of the day. I'm okay with the internal rechargeables, but if off the pavement in the woods, yeah, it's gotta have interchangeable batteries. And that's the other thing. Yeah, let's get back on Olight. This is why they suck. Every time they have a sale, they take all the accessories off their website. Every time, unless they stopped doing it recently. Hashtag Olight suck it. Um, but yeah, they take their damn batteries off the website. So when you're ordering your flashlight, you can't order the batteries with it. You got to come back and pay like, because it's during the sale, right? You got to pay like full price for those batteries with the shipping and everything. Stop doing that, Olight. That's what makes you suck. Who does that? Yeah, that's some gimmicky sales stuff. Because yeah, when I was buying the Warrior Mini twos, it was a few years ago. Clearly, they've got the third version out now. I wanted to order spare batteries with it, but you can never get the Olight batteries during their sales. They always take them off their website. And what's the point of having the damn things? And then yeah, sometimes it takes a month to get shipping from Olight. But yeah, why they do that is, yeah, I'm sure there's some sale gimmicky like then they've got to come back to the website, and if they're going to order their spare batteries, they're going to get something else to make it worth their while or whatever. Oh yeah, yeah, the Canadian wildfire smoke. Yeah, that's yeah, I don't we haven't really gotten any of it down here. It's hard to tell, man. It's been so cloudy and rainy in New Hampshire. But yeah, we have not gotten any that I've noticed yet, but I could see you getting it for sure in New York. So oh yeah, I've been up there, Nick, like upstate New York when there's some fires going in Canada, and yeah, that wind just brings it straight out of the north. Yeah, just getting caught up on the comments. I just go to Batteries Plus. Yeah, but that's the other thing. Unless they have Olight batteries, I'm pretty sure, 99% sure they're all proprietary batteries. Like they have them like somehow wired or rigged so that they work specifically with the power draw and stuff for their flashlights. I've noticed that's a common thing in the flashlight world. Like Nightcore has Nightcore batteries, Olight has Olight batteries. Yeah, they try to lock you in on the sale as much as they can. Oh, Grumpy is live. Did I did I just found out. That's cool. All right, guys. I guess Grumpy started up his Grumpy Grunt there. He started up his live, so we're gonna wrap this one up. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more done this week. Who knows? Maybe I'll do another live later. I don't know. Um, but yeah. And there's one time at Skydive Camp. No shit, dude. But yeah, hey, thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's been an awesome morning. Um, we'll do it again sometime real soon. If I don't see you before then, maybe I'll see you at Grumpy's. Maybe I'll see you. Um, Nuke's Golf. Jesus loves you and have a great day. I hope you. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great day as well. Um, but no, not a clue. Not a clue. All right, guys, we're gonna we're gonna wrap this up. Seems like somebody turned the troll magnet on. But yeah, awesome seeing you there, Irish John. Nick Martino, always a pleasure. Pat, thanks for being here along with everybody else. Chaos Theory. Um, but yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you real soon. Yeah, have an awesome day. Yeah, maybe I'll see you over at Grumpy's. But yeah, we got to get over there. Take care, guys.